Hello, my crafty friends. This is Teresa with Fresh and Renewed with Teresa, and I have some fabulous things to show you today. Not Too Shabby is coming out with a Patriotic release, and before I break into my products and make some cards for you this morning to share, not to make them on camera. But I have, I want to show you all the products. So this is the I Want It All bundle. All of these will be linked in the description box down below. They are affiliate links. It just helps me out. So for the I Want It All bundle, you have Celebrate with Coffee paper pad. You have a stencil, a star celebration. So we are going to use that in our card this morning. And then you have the matching ephemera to the Celebrate with Coffee. You have some sparkly enamel dots. How awesome is that? We have found that the Not Too Shabby sparkle enamel dots are magical because they seem to match all kinds of paper pads. So this one I'm sure will be no exception. There's red, two different color of reds. The blue is the same color. There's two strips of the blue, and then there's a kind of an off-white, and then there's a white strip. So I'll be using those on my cards as well. And then if you'll remember back when we had the spring coffee, we had this in these ink jobbers in the I Want It All bundle. Well, they're in the I Want It All bundle again. So they'll go beautiful with the stencil. I didn't have a chance to use these back then, so I am definitely going to use these when I use my stencil today. So not only do we have this I Want It All bundle, you can purchase all of these items separately as well. I don't know, although I don't know, you may only be able to get the stencil. That's how Jamie normally does it. You can only get the stencil if you purchase the I Want It All bundle. So if you don't see the stencil separately, that's why. Okay, so not only is that available, we have another paper pad available that's a Patriotic paper pad. It's called It's the 4th. And so we have It's the 4th, and then we have some matching ephemera to that. And those are sold, I am pretty sure, I did not look before I started this video. I am pretty sure that these are sold individually and not necessarily together. So if you just wanted the paper pad, you could get the paper pad. But, you know, you got to have some images to go with your paper pad, right? So pick up the ephemera too. So anyhow, so I'm going to get started really quick and make some cards, and I will be back to show you all of these wonderful cards. Oh, you know what? What am I thinking? Let me show you the papers in the paper pad. So let me turn it this way because I know it's sideways for you, but that way shows it better. So we have the coffee drinks on a background, and then we have stars on a blue background, and then we have kind of like an American star pattern. And then we have coffee drinks on a dusty blue and a pinkish red background. Then we have some glitter and another glitter, and then a light pink and blue with the coffee drinks. And then we have a red star, a blue glitter, and then one more coffee drink, and then it repeats. So those are the 6 pieces of paper. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and then It's the 4th just as beautiful. Let me get this one open. Okay. And we have the hot air balloons and donuts and hats, a blue stripe, a red, white, and blue star. I love that paper. And then the Statue of Liberty in the background with some patriotic icons, some 4th of July cupcakes. This is my very favorite paper in the paper pad. And this is kind of like a very tone-on-tone paper, and it has a flower pattern on it. I know that it's really difficult to see on camera, but it is really pretty, but it's very subtle. And then we have a plaid, and then some more patriotic icons on a blue, like alcohol ink looking background, and then some cupcakes and fireworks and balloons and stuff on a white background, and then some cherries on a striped. Then we have a blue star, and then we have some donuts, and then it repeats again. So, so again, just, you know, if you got all kinds of 4th of July pattern choices. So I'll be back in just a few minutes to show you some cards. Okay, my friends, I am back to show you the cards that I have created. And I want to show you the dies that I used. I used this quad window die. I'm pretty sure this is by Whimsy Stamps. I don't have this one labeled. Yes, I do. Whimsy Wonky Window 3. So that's who that one is by. Hopefully this is labeled on the back as well. Whimsy Peekaboo Window 5. And I kind of went crazy buying these kind of dies. And I don't use them. I have used them all before, but I don't use them very frequently. So these are... I will have these linked down below if they are still available. And these are fabulous dies. The premise is that you cut out, or this is how I use them. You cut out, like this one has 4 windows, and I'll talk about that when I show you the cards. So it has 4 windows. So I choose 4 pieces of pattern paper and cut that out. And you have a frame. So, and then I cut it out again with a piece of cardstock, a piece of coordinating cardstock. I use the cardstock with the pattern paper windows, and then I use the pattern paper frame with the cardstock windows. And I only made the pattern paper window cards today because it took me long enough to make all of the pattern paper cards. So I needed to get this video up. And so then the same thing on this one, I chose 3 pieces of pattern paper, and then it cuts out the frame. So kind of the same method. I used a different die in yesterday's video. I'll have that linked in the description box down below if you want to see those and see those dies. So these are all my cards with the new Patriotic release that came out today. And I do want to tell you that I don't have any sentiments on these cards yet because I wanted to get the video up. I need to dig through my stamps to come up with some sentiments to put on these cards, but I will get the sentiments on them before I post them on Instagram, and I probably won't post these on Instagram until Monday. So this is with the 4 windows, and so I chose this hot air balloon, and I used my mini doilies. As you'll see, I love my mini doilies, and so I was doing very well right here. I will tell you, okay, so here you'll see a piece. I did take 4 pieces of paper, pattern paper, and cut them out. I had every intention of making 4 cards. And I had them all to the right of me, stacked in their respective stacks. All 4 of these, all 4 of these, all 4 of these, all 4 of these. And then I was going to make my little piles for each card. Well, I went to get something off of the desk to the right of me, and all of those just went tumbling. And so they were, I just didn't get them back in the right order. And so I ended up making 3 cards. Some of them don't really fit the window, but hey, guess what? I'm going with it. So then on this one, for the frame, I had a whole piece of this metallic blue piece of paper, so I cut it out of that. And you'll see, like right here, I did not get, and right here, somehow I used up, I didn't have any more to fit in this window. So, but like I said, I'm just going with it. I'm sorry, I keep being off camera. And that's what I did on the inside of that one. And then the last one, I used the balloons and the ice cream, and that's what I did on the inside of that one. So I have 3 of those, and then I have 3 of the other card. And I put the pattern paper with the images on it in the middle of every single one. I used the stencil on my little focal panel, and on this one I embossed these 2 stars. I just used the ink daubers and dabbed it on with Versamark ink, so there it had some interest from that stencil, and I did that on the inside. And then this one I inked with some Distress Oxide ink and just glued in some ephemera on the inside. And then the same way on this one, I kind of altered these two cards. This one's the same as this one, but I kind of altered this one. And I used the all over stars on this one. So I used several of the different stars, and then you put some pattern paper and the stars on the inside of that one. So those are my 6 cards. I'll have all of the links in the description box down below. And I just want to thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.